Welcome back to another episode of the Bro Monroe Show, hosted by El Paso's funniest bros. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
The only person I know is maybe Iggy. Like, nah, I'm gonna see you later. Hey, let me buy you a beer. No, I'll buy you two.
All right.
I guess I'm in.
Don't offer me two of anything, because if it ain't two, it ain't Drew.
And with that, I'll bring us in, baby. Welcome to another edition of the Bro Monroe Show.
Woo! Yes, sir. Since our homes don't work no more.
There it is.
Finally,
skeeting all over
delay.
it.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
I'm your host, one of your hosts, John Gotti Maserati, Milo Piles, or what the fuck was it?
Oh yeah,
Miles P. I don't know.
Smiles.
El Gordo Ramsey.
El Gordo Ramsey. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nicknames.
The man. And our boy John Gotti Maserati.
Oh, you think so? No, I just got out of the shower.
Yeah, he did.
You look cute, eh?
He put some VO5 on that.
Watch it.
El Suave. Herbal essence or what?
Fabio. It's Pantene.
Must be nice to have some hair.
Still make commercials?
They do, because I just like twice a week to those, bro.
I was about to say, I've been beating off to him, so.
There is no moco de gorila.
And the squiz, moco de gorila squiz.
Dude, I fucking laugh at that squiz, bro.
Not squeeze, it's squiz.
It's bitchy squiz. Episode 107. My name is Ray Zombie, aka Ray Ruckus. What's good, everyone?
What? What's going on, baby? Is Downtown Drew, Andrew, Daddy Drewski, Tuki Drewski,
Drubaka, Blandrew. Hey, he is the B in bro. He's the Blandrew. I'm the R in bro. And Ruckus, and then Milo's our boy. You know, the O. Our boy Milo John Gotti Maserati.
It's
He's
a little
the O
complicated, but it's spelled.
We'll make a t-shirt so you guys can buy
I got it. I got it.
I understand. Yeah. And then we have our boy, our local hero right here. Introduce yourself, bro, real quick.
I don't have as many nicknames as anybody else, but my name is Nico Adjemian, and that's about it.
Okay, Nico, te pico rico.
Ándale.
Me llamo Nico porque pico rico.
We could play with Nico.
Hell yeah, I like that one. I like those.
Qué rico.
Oh yeah, qué rico. We also have another very special guest in the house. If you want to introduce yourself, Papa.
Ponchi Herrera, se la comentera, and I had to rhyme. Better known as Pinche Ponchi.
Pinchi Ponchi. We'll give you guys one of these, another one for both of you. There we go. That thing's nice and
Nice.
Yeah, finally.
Thank you guys for making it out on a
Thank you for having us.
Sunday morning.
It's actually my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
This is so important that I wanted to be here for.
Happy birthday.
Cheers, man. I saw it. Don't do it. I saw it. You dumb motherfucker.
The microphone up to Jesus.
I'm not used to double fisting, bro. I'm not used to double fisting. My bad.
Yeah, you are.
Qué rico.
All right, so tip. I don't know. You guys, you've seen the show a couple times. I'm guessing. So we always start off our shows with a drunk story, party story, wild story, anything you guys were part of. You guys can change names, but it has to be real. I don't know if you guys got one locked and loaded. Whoever wants to go first.
No, why don't you go first?
Bless us on this beautiful Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, either you guys pick college or friends.
College or French?
Friends.
Oh, friends.
Oh,
Friends.
So I was on a USO comedy tour in Bahrain. And dude, it's a Middle Eastern country. It's hot as fuck. So you can't fly at night. During the day, you have to fly at night because apparently the air pockets or whatever the fuck. So we have a show and the fucking flight's at 3 a.m. And we were at 3 a.m. at the airport or at 2 something. And they're telling us, hey, dude, fucking the plane's not going to, it's not working. I was like, what the fuck? Middle East planes. I'm like already fucking panicking. And it's like,
Is this airport run by vampires?
They don't blow up planes in their own countries.
well, no, but it was leaving their country.
Oh, yeah.
So and they say, okay, but we got you on this other flight. I was supposed to go from Bahrain to Frankfurt to Newark to Houston to Laredo, Texas.
Jesus.
This new thing was Bahrain to Paris, Houston, Laredo. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in. And I have 4 hours in Paris. I'm like, fuck yeah, I might be able to go see some shit, right? As soon as I land in Paris, they go, you give your fucking passport, and the dude's like, he looks at me, and then he goes, American? Apparently I look American. And he looked at me like, you are not on the passenger list. I goes, because I got changed flights. I wasn't on the flight. I mean, it's 2005. It doesn't have the fucking technology that we have now. It's still that little dot matrix print thing.
It was the Stone Age, basically.
And the dude's just kind of like, I will need you to step off to the side. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, I'm not even thinking anything of it. And all of a sudden, some guy goes, please follow me. So I'm with my backpack. I get into this room, and the guy gets my backpack, and he starts fucking ripping my shit apart. And there's a dude behind the desk, and he goes, please proceed. I'm like, okay, give him my passport. And the guy's looking at it. He goes, what was your purpose for your trip to Bahrain? I go, oh, I do comedy. I'm a comedian. He goes, comedy? Do you speak Arabic? I go, no. It was for USO. He doesn't know what the fuck USO. It's for the American troops. Troops? Why do troops need jokes? They need weapons. They don't need jokes. I go, entertain. This is just all over his head. I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm just done. I was there with the troops and stuff, and I was entertainment. He said, oh, okay, step back 2 feet. I'm like, okay, cool. Can you please disrobe?
Oh, you want to say hog, bro?
I was wondering when the glove was gonna come on, bro.
And I'm like, okay, chingas, güey, pinche. I was fit back
You were
then.
used to it.
I took off my fucking shirt, and dude, I was in Bahrain 7 days. I only packed 3 pair of underwear, so I thought that day I won't wear any, which is something that I guarantee you has stuck with me. I don't wear any more underwear. I mean, since that
You
day,
still
actually.
don't?
I still don't. I'm not wearing underwear right now.
Yeah.
But that day,
Prove it.
Oh shit, it's true.
but that day was the first time that I really fucking tripped out because I wasn't wearing any, and I start pulling down my pants, and right when I realized I'm not wearing underwear, and I kind of freaked out, so I pulled them back up. So the dude's doing some. Is everything okay? And my shit was like, dude, this guy speaks the worst fucking English. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to dumb it down for him, and I say, I don't mean to be hard, but I'm not wearing underwear. What I meant to say is I don't mean to be difficult.
Right.
But the word hard came out, and he understood that shit.
He knew what that meant.
Because he fucking just looks at me and goes, well, I will revise you when you're less aroused. So you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. So I'm like, dude, fucking dude, but took off my pants, and there I am fucking naked. And I guess just talking about my dick make my dick go, huh?
Aye, way.
All of a sudden, I got a fucking half chubby in front of 2 fucking French dudes. And I say, I'm ready. How gay is that? That's my story. Sorry, guys.
I saw. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I saw a movie that ended the same way. It was a porn.
No, this one started that way.
Bro, it's looking hot, bro. Con el chilillo de afuera. Fuck.
Some French dude just look at turn around. I'm like, turn around every now and then.
Bro, that's amazing. And then, I mean, you got home safe after that? You're good?
Yeah, dude, those 4 hours, I thought I was going to be able to go see the Eiffel Tower or some shit. No way. They had me sitting down, and then he kept asking me. And it was like, dude, you get paid while you were in Bahrain. And no, you get paid in America. You can't make money at another country. You have to get paid beforehand. They were trying to ask me for like receipts and stuff, and we didn't have cell phones in 2005 the way we have now. So I'm like, no, I don't have any proof of that. No, dude, I didn't get paid there. Whatever. I barely made my flight. Yeah, dude. And I was like, the whole time I'm just like, ching, I can't believe I just got naked in front of 2 men.
Wait, that makes
and nothing happened. No.
Dude, you didn't even get a croissant or nothing, bro. That sucks.
No, that makes so much sense. Every time I invite you out to La Madeleine, you always say no.
That makes sense.
Oui, oui.
It's a raging hard boner. You can't leave the house. That's why.
That's awesome. That's great. That was a good story. Nico, you got one? Locked and loaded?
Yeah, I mean, so Ponchi I've been drunk at shows all the time. I mean,
Last night?
Yeah, seriously. Comedy just seems to bring the craziest moments out for a lot of like people. And so I have had crazy out of town stories. So what do you want to hear? In town or out of town?
Out of town.
Yeah, let's go out of town. Let's go out of town.
So it was probably my second big trip out, and I was opening for my friend Jibs, who's a
Shout out to
magician.
Jibs.
And we drove down to Houston. We were doing the joke joint. The last time that the joke joint was still open. Then we went to like they have these little bars all across. I can't even. Do you know the names of the bars? Do you remember the?
No, but they had like.
Yeah, it's like these Tejano bars that are all across Houston. It's the same brand, and we were drinking. And I remember I have friends in Houston. I used to live there for 2 years. I went to Rice for 2 years before I dropped out.
Oh, I went to Beans.
Yeah. that was our rival school. And so I was like, I'm going to go see my friends. And Jibs was like, well, who's going to drive you? And I said, I'll just drive your car. Oh, fuck. And everybody was like, you're not going to let him drive your car, are you? And he was like, let's just see if he can do. He drives standard. manual. I've never driven standard in my life. So he lets me get in the car and try and start it and try and back out the whole time. I stalled like 15 times. I was like, I'm going to get it. And they just, like a crowd of people started to like sit outside and just watch as I was trying to.
So you had an audience bigger than what's here.
Yes. It was much bigger.
That's awesome.
So that's one of my favorite like out of town stories. Then like, yeah, doing some I'm not even sure if I should say this publicly.
we could cut it out if we need to.
Okay, so have you guys ever done years ago? But yeah, that was also pretty scary.
Hey, just real quick. I mean, it's Nico's birthday today.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Give you a round of applause real quick.
I appreciate that.
Another one. So who's gonna sing happy birthday to him? Who's gonna sing happy birthday to him? I think Milo's got he got his.
Yeah, my throat's all fucked up.
All right, so Drew's got the pipes. Sing happy birthday.
You look like you can do something.
Happy birthday to you.
I wait. Oh shit! It's getting hot in here.
Mr. Prince.
Mr. Nico. Hell yeah,
You
dude.
have a good voice, man.
Damn, Nico.
Dude, he was in choir, bro. I've been back in high school and shit.
Shout out to Mr. Porflet.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Porflet.
Wait,
And on
Mr.
that-
Porflet was your
Yeah,
choir teacher?
And on,
Yeah, he's a choir
that,
teacher.
and on that, I wanted to ask Nico. So you're a fellow Jefferson.
Wait, what?
Alum?
Silva Magna.
You went to Silva.
I knew he was gonna pull that card. I knew he was gonna pull that card.
Look at that shit.
I knew he
Hell
was
yeah.
gonna pull that
Oh,
card.
nice.
Hell yeah.
So you're one of those. We just associate.
No,
from
we don't. We
Jefferson,
don't.
But we say Silva Magna.
You have a weird flex there.
Huh?
What's the flex? I'm not catching it.
Oh no, it's because it's Jefferson High School, but they have a Silva Magna program.
It's a magnet program. Magnet school with nursing and.
Oh, with the special kids?
Technically, they have a separate charter as a school. They're two separate schools that share the same campus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to Jefferson Silva High School.
Oh,
Mr. Porflet was my teacher.
What year did you graduate, bro?
07.
What?
Yeah.
I was there 08, bro.
I was there 05.
What the hell?
I was never there.
Were you there?
You made a huge
Were you
I
impression.
don't remember. I don't
Were you
remember
there?
seeing you, bro.
Were you there the 4 years?
Yeah.
Was I mean to you back in high school? Just kidding.
It was it's a big school. It wasn't,
Wow, dude.
Did you have
That's
classes
crazy.
at Silva?
I mean, he wasn't
Yeah,
a
he
DJ at the Cube back then, guys.
No, I know that.
I was a nerd back then. All right. I was like,
I had a couple classes.
I was in Haiku and like on the academic team and
I don't know what any of that shit is.
07.
Dude, that's like Roger and them.
Haiku.
Oh,
Is it
a
haiku too?
I was like,
I
class where you wrote haikus. I'm
That's
like,
actually kind of dope if you think about
wow,
it.
you get fucking credit.
That's such a gay class if it was haiku class.
That's so crazy, dude.
I'm like, that sounds dope. I'm like, that's
Dude, my
fucking
mind is
gay.
blown, bro. That's crazy that you went to Silva, but yeah.
So I had Mr. Porflick was one of my favorite teachers.
He was a great teacher, man.
him and
Shout out
Mr.
to him.
Keach, bro. I had journalism.
Oh,
I was a
yeah,
photographer for the yearbook, dude. That was amazing, dude.
That was you?
Yeah, I was there, but my senior, so it wasn't when you were there. It was the year after. Damn, that's so wild, dude. That's crazy.
I was class president for our year too.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta look that shit up. I'm gonna look you up in the yearbook, bro.
What are you writing? Why are you writing things?
Dude, every time when I hear a fucking joke or something, I get like, what's a haiku? Isn't it 5, 7,
Yeah,
5?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same fucking area code for fucking
here,
Las
right on
Cruces?
that. Right on that.
Isn't Las Cruces
Oh, it
area
is.
code
575?
575?
Yeah, it is.
The haiku city of the world?
No shit.
Like, that's right in my head. I'm just like, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget this, even though it's recorded.
And this is how the medium works.
You're good. You're
This
good.
is how the
But you can
brain
still write
works.
that shit though.
No,
You
no,
can still write that
it's
shit.
recorded.
Yeah, you guys can write those. Those are cue cards.
I'm gonna keep this.
Cue cards, postcards.
575, right?
That's
575.
wild, bro.
Oh, so you put like some stuff on here and then
We
like,
can, yeah.
And this is how you go through the show. Like, hello.
We can. Like when I did my first hosting job last month or 2 months ago.
Your first H job?
That's right. It was
Yeah,
pretty
I
badass.
had all my shit
Master
right here. I had my,
ceremonies.
you know, what I mean, I was on the camera like that
Oh, okay. So what were you hosting?
at the Blazy Tree Brewery. We
It
had
was
the
awesome. It was a
showcase.
great show, dude.
Oh,
Well,
you did a
not
nice
the
job.
one you were, the one before that. Were you there?
You
Yeah,
did.
well, you still introduced the show
Oh,
on that
yeah,
one, dude. You
yeah.
did badass.
No, I did like 3 minutes in November. It was called the Blazer Comedy Showcase, I believe.
Oh, cool.
That was the first one, and the second was the Holla Blazer.
Awesome. I love seeing people start stand up. Love seeing people do it the first time. It's like my favorite thing.
It was awesome.
It was interesting, bro. I was nervous, but that was my cue card. So these are also postcards. So if you guys want to write a letter to your vata in jail, you know what I mean? Like hit us up. We'll sell these to you. And we'll hook you guys up. Whatever.
Hey, this goes out to Creeper,
La Shy Girl.
the Shy Girl.
Yeah.
Also, what's weird? My parents live right up the street. So I grew up right down the street right here.
Really?
Oh, tight, dude.
We were
Shit. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
By
cool, dude.
Loretto?
right by Loretto. So the Loretto girls the track team would run by my house every day after school, and I wasn't weird about it.
It doesn't sound like it, bro. No, I'm just kidding. No, so we wanted to ask both of you guys.
So a chair outside and just like sitting
Hanging out with us, drinking a Slurpee and shit.
We used to deliver pies to Loretto.
Yeah.
That's why I know the address 1300 Hardaway.
What kind of pies?
Pizza pies. Yeah, we're at the Domino's. We still work at Domino's.
Yeah.
So yeah, needless to say, the volleyball girls in their fucking little volleyball outfits made everybody very uncomfortable.
That's so weird, bro. I hate that shit. That was like, dude, I saw that thing where this thing recently where it said, oh, the volleyball girls we need these spandex, you know, whatever tight, whatever aerodynamic wrinkle, whatever. And then this person goes, well, what about the Special Olympics? They wear gym shorts. Yeah. And they were like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you don't need to be, you know what I mean, like special.
You probably don't need to have super tight, like,
so it was like a whole thing, and it was like a big old debate, dude. Like, it was.
Yeah, of course, they just want to show their asses off. That's what they want to do. Like, it's very simple.
Dude, I saw this meme where they put like Luca, like it's an NBA. And they're wearing jeans. It says, "Do you remember when we were in elementary? We were all balling in jeans, with a stomach full of milk."
Yes, dude.
Bro, I don't know how many triple doubles I had during lunch in like 2001.
Did you guys ever wear your basketball shorts under your jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was. Yeah.
I should have done that in France.
You should have done that in France, bro. France. This boy ain't got no underpants. All right, so the reason that we kind of connected was the three of us were at the Scenics farewell party. Remember?
Yeah.
This is when we linked up. So the reason was comedy brought us together. So we want to ask you guys what got you guys started in comedy, and how did you guys get started in comedy? Whoever wants to go first.
Ponchi is the guy that kind of taught me a lot starting. So I would love to hear his version of it.
Okay.
Well, growing up, dude, I still remember my tío Hector, God rest his soul. He used to have those dirty albums, but like in Spanish and shit, And I still remember his realistic radio play. What am I trying to say here? Record player, yeah, I know. And dude, it broke. The drive broke, and I remember me and my cousin actually going so we could actually hear it. Like we're there, and we're listening to all these dirty jokes in Spanish, and like the crowd's laughing. I was like, dude, this is amazing. This is amazing. And I was like, I just always like I would stay up to watch Johnny Carson, and the comedians would be on, and they would say references that I had no idea, but the crowd was laughing. I'm like, I would laugh along. Right. We were talking about this last night about just going along with the And then one time I'm in 4th grade in Miss Postel's class, and apparently she called me very loquacious, which was very talkative. And then she said, dude, I would talk.
What the fuck you call me, bitch?
So she said, if you were my son, I'd feed you poison.
I wait.
Dude, it was the 70s. 0.2 seconds, I flack back, boom. I go, if you were my mother, I would take it. Everybody laughed, and I was like, what is this?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I want to do that. I went in the principal's office. I got in trouble, but I was like, no, I don't give a fuck. It was worth it.
But it was worth the feeling you got.
Yes,
and I'm like, fuck, I'm more concerned if that teacher kept teaching kids or not.
Right? I want to be the funny guy. Yeah. I want to be, because of that. And it's like, dude, I started watching more comedy. And then...
When's the first stand-up show you ever saw?
Dude, I remember seeing like Paul Rodriguez in Laredo, Texas, and just, dude. And then it's so weird, the juxtaposition of fucking working with him now. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like, wow, dude, I got to meet my hero and I worked with him. It's just, but I remember, I'm from Laredo, Texas, dude. At the time, there was maybe like 120,000 people. We didn't have a comedy club, obviously. We didn't even have comedy shows like that. It had to be a big show like Paul Rodriguez. And when I wanted to start doing comedy, I remember I found out that there was an open mic in San Antonio, 152 miles away. And I'm like, okay. Fucking drove all the way to San Antonio, for them to tell me, "Oh no, we're full."
Was.
And I was so stupid that I was like, "A la madre, I need to tell them that I drove."
Mhm.
I didn't tell them the first time, but I stuck around and I said, "Oh, you don't say jokes. You got to be in the joke. You don't say, hey, there's a guy," and he goes, "No." I walked into the bar.
Right.
You know, I was like, so I started, you know what? Fuck the whole idea of coming for not even doing comedy. I need to fucking learn. I would have bombed if I would have gone that night, you know? So I started taking notes and people thought I was stealing jokes.
Oh.
And then they saw my thing. I was like, "Oh, you're taking notes." I go, "Dude, I want to do this." And one of my friends, a good friend of mine now, Cleto Rodriguez, a legend in San Antonio, he goes, "Hey, bro, come on next week, dude. What do you got?" We went outside. I gave him 2 of my jokes. He goes, "Dude, say it like this, and boom, the hook." I was spending my own money, my own gas to go 2 hours to go do 4-5 minutes at an open mic. And luckily I was funny enough that they kept asking me to come back. And dude, when people are like, "I don't want to go to the open mic, it's way on the other side of town," I'm like, "You don't want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it."
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And before you know it, fucking, "Hey, dude, do you have 5 minutes? Hey, do you want to do 5 on my show?"
Mhm.
And then you start growing it to fucking 10 to 15. And then before you know it, I'm fucking headlining. And but it's because I really want to do this. I said it last night at the show. I opened up for Raymond Horta at the comic strip. And dude, I had an epiphany, dude, right like before my last joke. I was like, dude, if it wasn't for you guys, I wanted to thank the crowd. I was like, dude, y'all don't understand what you all are doing for us.
Yeah.
If not, we would just be in a room just talking shit. We're here in front of...
Which is kind of what we're doing right now.
No, because...
Oh, that's right. There people might be watching.
There was fucking 240 people last night, and it was fucking amazing. I go, dude, but this is nothing without them.
Yeah.
So it's a symbiotic fucking... they're here for us.
Loquacious, symbiotic, germane to the conversation. Ponchi just had his word of the day calendar like all in one day.
Have you been playing Wordle, bro?
I'm pretty fucking good at it.
I can tell, dude. I can tell. Dog. I like that shit. Were you ever into spelling bee as a kid?
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Dude, that's one thing I can't do.
Okay, you can't spell.
Because I think fucking Spanish and shit. I want to put
That's interesting.
Sprite. And it's Sprite. You can run Sprite.
But that's how I started.
Okay, I like that shit, bro. I like
That
that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That was a really cool story.
So wait, so going back, when was that more or less when you started your?
Dude, I started doing comedy when I was 30 years old in 1999.
Okay, cool. 1999.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been doing it 25 years. I know it's kind of embarrassing. But keep going.
No, good. That's good, bro. It's good. That's amazing.
No, I like hearing it because, like anything, there's like eras and like the game is so different. This how you just do it and start and so different. It's like a little moment in time to not like know about. And
Well, dude, that's what we were talking about last night. The whole idea how it's changed so much, dude, and you got to be malleable. Oh, another big word. I mean, you got to go with the flow. It's just like I do the way it used to be. Set up punchline. It's not just. Dude, you also got to interact with the crowd now. You also got to be top of head, boom, back. And it's just like, you know what, dude, I'm for it. I just want to make people laugh. I mean, dude,
for sure.
This formula works here, but this formula works here. If I'm in front of a young crowd, I mean, dude. What do y'all call it? The toilet skippity or what?
I don't know. That's a way younger generation than us. That's
fucking, no cap, no some cap.
Yeah.
A little cap, a little.
Hey, you got drip. What?
I'm dripping from.
but you know what? I get it.
You better get that checked out.
Yeah, exactly. I try to incorporate some of that shit, but I mean, dude, if I'm in front of older people, I fucking my references are crazy. Like last night, I did a reference about Lindsay Lohan. And they were like, "Hey, dude, I don't think the people." I go, "No, dude, these are all 40-year-olds. They know who Lindsay Lohan is." If I was at your show where it's all 22-year-olds, I would not say Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
I'd go Olivia Rodrigo, which would be weird because I'm 53.
Nice.
Go with your story. Sorry, buddy.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I've only been doing it about 10 years, so it's not that much. In
Only,
comparison
dude,
to-
that's a long time,
Dude,
bro.
that's a long time.
You know,
That's a long time.
so
He knows.
I love stand-up comedy, doing it, and it's kind of like my religion. It's kind of like all I really care about since I started, and it really isn't that long. When I was like starting, and I listened to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts. You know, that was just the thing. They had comics. They were telling awesome stories about getting to hang out with friends who were joking all the time, and all they were doing was trying to think of things to make each other laugh. And I thought, that's a job, like that's a freaking job of things, and it was. They would say it takes about 2 years before you start hosting a comedy club. It takes about 3 to 5 years before you start featuring anywhere. It takes about 10 years before you start headlining anywhere. So like I already knew going in like 10 is
it's not gonna be easy.
It's not going to be easy. It's just like
it's a journey.
you just have to go through it for a long time.
And the whole idea of finding your voice is like, what kind of comic do you want to be?
I still haven't figured that out.
I've been here. I've been here since 2006, and I've seen the progression of where you started, the way you used to do comedy, and the way you do now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still an evolving
Jibs,
thing.
Iggy, everybody's evolved, and I mean, it's great. It's you're evolving towards what you want to be exactly on stage. Have you ever heard yourself 10 years ago? 5 years
Yeah,
ago?
I have all my recordings.
Don't you
I
cringe a
cry
little bit?
every Friday. Yeah. So I started because I was listening to these things, and I was EMT. I worked at the hospital, and it just didn't seem as fun as stand-up was. So I wanted to do stand-up, and then I had a nurse that was working there that put up posters for comedy shows. I was like, "There's stand-up in town. Like, there's open mics." Adrian Monroe.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Adrian, and I went to my first open mic, and it was real fun. But I don't even think about the like. I don't know how to say this. I don't even think about
In English?
I don't even think about like it as a journey or anything like that. This is just what I wanted to do, and I've had like fun the whole time doing it.
I like that.
So anytime people are like, "Do you like?" Anytime it becomes not fun anymore is when I plan to stop. If this is like become ever too toxic, or the shit talking becomes too much, or this or that. But I've loved every second of it, and meeting people like Ponchi and just hanging out like last night, getting to mess around and joke,
Getting to travel, dude. Like
getting
I know
travel.
I was listening to the Anthony Austin Brown interview, and dude, I gotta redeem South Texas. He said that it was toxic, the beaches. Dude, South Padres are nicest beach in all of Texas, and he said it was shitty. It was badass.
Was he saying like, "Oh, South Padres got toxic water"?
Yeah. Hey, bro. How much fun did we have in South Padre? I mean, you know, every time we go out of town and stuff, it's so cool.
Oh, it's super
when
fun.
You're with your friends, being able to go experience somewhere else, and in a different kind of crowd. El Paso crowds let you get away with a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
You go to some places and it's like, dude, you gotta be on point. You can't be just fucking around. And it's like, so it's just like, hey, dude, A game, let's go. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And like every city is different, and learning that is hard to do. You have to watch, and you have to be friendly with people. I don't know if what you guys studied or what you want to do, but I'm guarantee it's probably the same as any job, where you find like managers or people who are doing the thing, and you want to like hang out and want to watch and learn what they're doing. And I don't know, stand up is awesome. I wouldn't be on the radio if it wasn't for stand-up. I wouldn't be doing anything if it wasn't.
Or getting laid.
Or getting laid, really? Well, your mom's not available all the time.
She already told me she's not a fan of yours.
I slapped her tits.
My parents are going to hear this.
I'm sorry. Fuck. Miss Herrera, I love you. Te guacho. Te guacho.
Now I'm not going to be able to post this.
That's it. Yes, you
You're
can.
going to have a Theo of mine coming up here trying to stab you, Wayne.
Dude, I've had tias on the street like stop me and they would be like, "Are you from the Bro Monroe show?"
Really?
He really
That's
has. He really
awesome.
has. He did at work, remember?
That is
Well, he is the best looking one here.
by far.
I was at the swap meet last week.
At the Bronco or the...
No, but you did get recognized though. Once.
Fox Plaza.
No, but you did get recognized recently, right? They asked you. Remember you told us?
Yeah, I did.
And what'd you tell them?
It was embarrassing.
Tell a story.
Yeah, tell a story. Just
Yeah,
leave
on
out
here.
names. Leave out names. But
I
Nah?
don't want to talk about it.
We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
No, I was at work and I got recognized.
What did they tell you though? They
They asked for my autograph.
That feels cool.
Shut up,
That's
really?
awesome.
Was I drunk
lying,
when you
bro.
told me the story? How you fucking piece of shit?
he did tell us that he got recognized, but he's obviously not gonna tell us where.
Are you guys like wondering why that hasn't happened to you?
No.
Happened to him?
No, it actually, dude. You know what?
He's the best looking
No,
one.
no,
Yeah, that's exactly.
Craziest thing is the other day on like Wednesday, I had to turn in some papers for some rental shit that we're doing. So I went to the main office, which is right there off of Acer and Viscount. Big old buildings, like they have multiple stuff. So I go to the door and it's locked, right? So I yank on it like twice. I'm like, oh, it's locked. So I'm looking like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm like, whatever. Next thing you know, some dude walks out and I see him. I'm like, what the hell? He opens the door and I look at him. I'm like, this guy looks familiar. And I see his thing and I recognize his logo. It's Lucid Bodyworks, the massage guy.
Oh, yeah,
from He looks at me. He's like, I'm like, hey, bro, like Lucid. He's like, yeah. He's like, Bro Monroe. I was like, oh shit. So we recognized.
What the fuck?
It was so weird, dude. And then, you know what I mean? Like, so it was cool.
You gave him a massage?
Not yet. He's going to on Tuesday.
Ay, qué rico.
On
Happy
Tuesday,
ending?
dog. So yeah, hopefully I don't get a boner, but
I hope you do.
That always feels nice.
dude, that's the thing though. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Getting massaged by guys since we're all dudes. Do you think that's weird?
Well, I don't have it scheduled till 1, but yeah. I mean, I can go for it earlier or not.
Milo, do you think it's weird?
I mean,
I think
I
it's
have
for
ED, so
massages.
it's not weird.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know, I gotta be honest, dude. I've never had a massage, but
You've never had one?
I know, dude. Well, I mean,
What?
self massage, but
Yeah.
No, but like you've never had one professionally?
no,
What?
not even amateurly.
It seems like money that you would spend
but
on beer.
motherfucker. Something I was gonna say right now when he asked, "Would you let a guy massage you?" I'm like, you made it weird right now when he said, "Oh, I met the guy. Now you know him."
Right.
I'd rather it be a stranger. I'm never gonna see this fucker again.
No, well, that's the thing though. Like we follow each other on social media, so that's how like he knew
Now
about
it's
it because
gonna be weird.
he looked at me. He's like, you look familiar, and I was
Unless he does a good job, you're gonna go back, right?
Wait,
of course,
you
dude.
were getting the massage?
No. I was getting a
okay,
massage.
yeah.
I was dropping off papers for something else in the building,
okay.
but he just happened to open the door because he was waiting for someone,
That's
and we just recognized. He's like,
Nah,
what the
but you
hell?
know what? If he's a professional and you're cool about it, fuck it, let's go.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get a boner, bro.
I
Let him
think
touch your dick. Let him touch it. Yeah.
And there goes our sponsorship.
I think that one of the first times I did the comic strip and I got recognized after doing the comic strip was like the
Oh, I thought you got a
coolest-
massage.
I was about to say, I jump in the parking lot and shit.
I got a massage. Yeah, no, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Like, doesn't that feel cool?
Yeah.
Did they ask you for like a picture and shit, or just kind of like?
We're just like comic strip. Is here, comic
No,
strip.
but I got a fucking stupid story about that getting recognized. So I'm back in Laredo. I'm at a restaurant, and I'm just me and my brother. We're getting tacos, whatever the fuck. The bill comes. He goes, I go, I'll pay for it. And my brother goes, I'll leave the tip. Pinche $28, tip $0.
Your brother's such a dick.
No, I put $0.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He's pulling out the cash, and she goes, huh, famous comedian, 0 tip.
Hell yeah! You know that's why when I fill out the receipts, I put cash.
Yeah,
I write cash.
You gotta put cash
I
on zero.
learned something today.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
day,
you gotta write
fucking,
a
I was
cash.
like dressed down, like, ooh. I'm like, pay her, fucker. Come on, give her something.
Show her some money, bro.
He gives her $2.
You know, one of the times that I got
What is
recognized.
that? 2%?
He's all pulling money back from the tip he was getting.
He's like, hey, can you break a 5 and shit?
All recording the ones and shit. He counts the ones and flips it over.
Famous comedian.
Like, have you guys ever heard? I don't know which Mike Epps special is, but at the end, some heckler at the top, he's all talking shit to him. He's like, what? He's like, motherfucker, would have been your daddy, but I didn't have change for 5, motherfucker. After that, he just closed out, and it was amazing,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Shout out to Mike Epps on that one.
But dude, it's like fucking like you say about getting recognized. But I mean, I know you do a lot of comedy, but dude, a lot of my friends, hey, so what does Nico look like? Because they hear you on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the weirdest things is like I've been at Whataburger ordering and they go, all right.
Are we just gonna let him say that again? Say the name of the place?
You don't like Whataburger or what?
No. The way he pronounced it.
Whataburger?
What?
Whataburger?
Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Whataburger? Whataburger?
Why are you saying it so fast? Keep going.
It did sound weird at first.
Whataburger?
Okay. I like that. Whataburger?
Give me your order real quick.
Yeah, what is your order?
Number 1, grilled onions, grilled jalapenos, cheese, and that's it.
I go
Nice.
I go number 5, grilled onions, grilled jalapenos.
I lied.
Sometimes in my
That's what the bacon. That's the bacon
Yeah.
cheeseburger.
If I'm feeling a little freaky, I'll do it on a little Texas toast.
Oh,
Damn good
You
order,
need
bro.
it, dude. You ever ordered a fucking burger on Texas toast at like
It
2:30 in the morning?
I'm watching my calories.
back when I was 21. But now I order it on wheat.
So somebody took my order and then they were like, Nico? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, from the radio?
Like you say.
Oh, my bad. You need one? My bad.
Oh, need one.
You do have a very distinctive voice.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you do, dude. So,
He's Armenian.
what did they tell you about that?
Well, no, they were just very cool. And I was like, very cool. Don't spit in my food. If you like, I don't know if you like me on the radio or not.
Like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. But there's totally people that probably, might think that too about me.
Buzz
So-
means well. Buzz means well.
Yeah. No, but shout out to the radio and all that. I mean, I'm guessing that KLQ's helped you out in multiple ways, and you've helped them out a ton of
Dude,
them.
let's get into
Yeah,
that. If
yeah.
you don't mind speaking
No,
on that, how did you get started with the Q? Because I've been listening to the Q
For years, bro.
Dude,
This guy.
I was in elementary, and I remember tuning in to Buzz Adams because on my way to school, my mom would drop me off, and we'd listen to the Q. And that was back when Teresa was on,
Right.
Mondo the Monster, Dookie.
Yeah, I remember that.
So those were the original crew that
Yeah, me too.
I tuned into. And they were fucking hilarious, bro. I loved all their little fucking tits, like their
titties.
Tits, yeah.
Tidbits.
Speaking of the titties, and poor Teresa, bro. She got a lot of it, bro. Like she was there, like in front of the joke. Like,
they messed with her, Teresa, a lot.
Shout out to Mondo. I know him personally too. He's a homie. Yeah. I know where he lives and everything. I know where he lives.
That sounds like a
Mondo's
threat.
doing work for UTEP, right? He's doing broadcasting. And Duke Keith, I mean, he's still around, right? Is he
Legend,
still working?
bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's a producer, right?
So he's our ad manager and ad producer or director of ads, I think.
No, but he also does the locomotive
And he's still an announcer.
and the Rhinos. The Rhinos.
So those are the crew that I tuned into the when I started listening to the Q and talk to us about how you got it.
Sure. No, I mean, that was the crew that I was listening to when I was going to school too. And then I started stand up, and some of the guys I was doing stand up with who were putting on shows, they were buying ad time through the Fox. I think it had JoJo and Sarge on it at the time. So I got to go on and promote a comedy show. And then JoJo said, "Oh, you sound good on the radio." And I thought, "Oh, that might be something I want to get into." But it wasn't until I was opening at the comic strip and talking about Ponchi, who said that it was really cool for him to get to work with Paul Rodriguez. That's so cool that you like watched him growing up and then you got to like.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Like, I mean, dude, I'm very loquacious. I fucking didn't know how the fuck I was like, hey, I like you.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I had that same experience with Pablo Francisco because I grew up watching him and loved his Comedy Central Presents. And me and my friends would quote his bits all the time. And then when Bart was like, "Hey, do you want to host Pablo this weekend?" I was like,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
man.
like one of the best feelings in the world. And so working at the comedy club, shout out to Bart Reed,
Shout out to Bart.
Yeah, shout out to Bart Reed, man. Always taking care of us.
yeah,
Good man.
Longest lasting comedy show in comedy club in Texas.
Like, it's 1986. It's kind of like historic. And so he was booking me a lot. And then he started asking, "Hey, can you drive the comedians to the radio on Friday mornings? I'll pay you $20 in gas. And then you just have to get up at 6. Yeah. and drive them there, which is hard for a lot of comics, weirdly enough.
Still hard for you.
Yeah. Well, I barely even it's my job now and I barely even do it. And so I just love taking the comics and getting to hang out at the studio and mess around with Buzz. And
So that was your introduction to Buzz and the rest of the crew there at KLQ?
Was just driving him. So they got to know me. I mean, I did it, hundreds of times.
So you were just sitting on
for the most part.
On the casting couch?
Yeah, on the casting couch. And then they would ask me to be to comment on something or this or that. And then right when Fernie was leaving, at the same time, Buzz was like, "Hey, do you want to guest? Just come in." And
I do recall that because
transition.
I recall Fernie leaving. Lisa was on, and then you were on maybe a couple times here or there.
That's
and
exactly.
And then after a while, you just
and then
became a regular.
Then Buzz I guess liked the chemistry that he had, and he was just always asking me like, "Can you come in? Can you come in today? Can you come in today? Can you come in?" And
all of a sudden you started living with him.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Wait, so what time do you guys have to wake up, or what time do you wake up, or what time do you be there for the early show? Because you guys broadcast other places too, right?
So when we're not syndicated anymore, but so they used to have to start at 5, and they would have to be there at 4.
God,
Jesus God, dude.
bro.
I know, and at the time I didn't have to be there till like 6 or 7. Even later, because I wasn't working technically for them. They'd just be like, "Come in."
You just show up.
Okay. Yeah, which was awesome. Like that was way awesome.
And I'm gonna give you a lot of props because there was a lot of times that they were asking you to come in and they were not paying you.
Oh no, I wasn't paid for 4 or 5 years.
Oh no way!
Dude, that tells you the dedication, how much he wants it, and how much he worked hard to get to where he's gotten. So props to you.
Thanks,
Props
man.
to you, bro.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. I've been blessed though, like with Buzz helping me, by letting me live with him and
How was that? Like, you were at the time you needed a place to stay.
So
how did that come about?
I was still living with my folks, and our managers Brad and Kevin, they've always said like, he gets real creative when he has people living with him. So they almost
because he had somebody else before that, right?
Well, he's always had like Chef Sarah. She was the Hell's Kitchen chef, and so he's had people that would live with him. Everyone. He has like a 2-story house with a lot of rooms, so it wasn't a big deal for him.
Okay.
But so I asked him if I could move in when I moved out my parents' my folks' house, which was fine because like honestly, Buzz is probably one of my best friends in the world. Like we get along weirdly well, and
That's cool.
to the point where we were hanging out at the house, and Ponchi used to come to the parties that we had.
Fuck yeah, some of the best parties I've ever been to, dude.
But when me and Buzz get together, sometimes like just privately, it can be so hilarious, off air or whatever. Just what we're talking about there.
That's the same interaction I have with Milo every now and then.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll be up like at 1:30 in the morning, like texting each other some stupid ass shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And we get into these stupid conversations that are always just like that should have been filmed.
Yeah, I've only seen Buzz one time in person. It was at the buffet that is now on Corralitos.
That sounds about right. Yeah,
it was like the sushi buffet or something like that. Yeah, remember Corralitos is my cousin took it and I bumped into him. Yeah, shout out to Buzz, bro.
He would make a ball joke about me. All right,
That's true.
I can make fat jokes about him all I want.
That's awesome, bro.
Hey, but he's lost some weight, man. He's looking good.
He hasn't gained any, which is
He hasn't gained any, so it's good, right?
All the time I start telling people, I haven't gained any weight. So be happy for me. see, there you go. See,
as he's like, give me these fucking legs.
my dad's like, "¿Cómo estás gordo?" Well, I haven't gained any weight, Dad.
All right, so
I'm not losing any, but I'm not gaining any. All right, so we're good. We're good.
I have a question for Ponchi. On the questionnaire, we said, "What's one thing that people are generally surprised about you?" And you said that you don't like menudo.
I don't, bro.
Dude, so do you prefer pozole?
Dude, I gotta.
Or do you not fuck with
I
it?
don't even fuck with
What?
that either,
Why?
bro.
I don't think he fucks around with soup. Hot soup.
Well, tell us why. Talk to us about that real quick.
Dude. I'm from Laredo, Texas, and dude, it's a border town, and yes, they eat the fuck out of menudo and pozole and all that shit. I get it, like palitos and stuff. But I grew up in a two-parent working environment where both of them go work, and dude, I love mom and dad. Thank you. They work so hard. And dude, my dad, he wasn't a machista that like, hey, la cena needs to be done at this time or whatever. Dude, we were pretty self-sufficient as me and my sister and my brother making, frozen pizzas and fucking making sandwiches or
quesadillas and shit.
So my mom would cook, but it'd be like hamburger helper and spaghetti.
Because they're both getting out of work.
Yeah,
So you didn't grow up on menudo or anything?
So exactly. So dude, the whole idea was like, going to my grandmother's for menudo. Yeah, my parents, it's generational. Honest to God, it is generational. It is. And it's just like, dude, I didn't grow up with it. So dude, it is an acquired taste. I don't care who the fuck you are. It is.
What?
It is. You don't just taste menudo right off the bat. This is bad. No, it is an acquired taste. And I didn't get into it. I'll give you this. I love Chico's Tacos.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
And no, you're not from here. I love
It's
Chico's
an acquired taste just as
Dude,
much as
I just had that like 2 nights ago, so it's fire.
Soak those fucking flautas in
Dude,
some
fuck
tomato
yeah.
juice, baby.
But the thing about it is like about generational and stuff. Like, for example, I have a sister that lives in Austin. Her last name now is Portillo. She has 2 beautiful daughters, but they live in Bee Cave outside of Austin. They don't have anybody to speak Spanish to.
Damn.
So yo, tanto el español que mis padres
Right.
y el español que sabe mi hermana, they're not gonna. They don't have anybody to practice with, so they're gonna lose the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, eventually you're losing a little bit of your
First the menudo, and now the Spanish. What is going to be left of our culture
I know,
anymore?
dude.
Fuck,
That was on my notes today because this is what I wanted to talk about.
What is it?
Menudo. I put
Shit.
You just ate menudo. It was your
I just
birthday
ate
menudo.
menudo, my birthday menudo before I got here from a restaurant. I'm not even sure. I don't want to say the restaurant name, but they have great machaca burritos, like with the chili con. Anyways,
Yeah.
the menudo was not great today.
Really?
Is it normally good?
Do you guys like more meat in the
No,
menudo?
more hominy.
I like more hominy
More
personally.
hominy. Yeah.
I like more hominy.
But see, like how he's talking about, like it's an acquired taste because, like, dude, the texture of just the fucking tripe alone.
Yes.
It's weird.
It's
It's
chewy. It's tricky. It's like,
And it has a weird smell if you.
Dude,
if you
Yeah, you're right.
As a kid, like, I don't know, like my daughter Olivia, we fed her menudo and surprisingly she liked it, but she doesn't know any better.
Even the tripe?
Yeah,
She thinks
the
it's
tripe.
chicken?
Yeah, so like, but as you get older and you what is tripe and where does it come from, and then the smell, and you're like, oh,
I think Ponchi is right in a way though. You have to be a kid though
Yeah,
when you're eating,
right?
Because I was given it to me as a kid, so I don't mind it now.
Dude, I have the funniest thing about story about menudo. I was in college and I had I guess a disgusto with my parents or something, and I remember my dad telling me something like, "Okay, well, let's see how you do it on your own," kind of thing. You know?
Okay.
I'm like, "Okay, cool." So my mom, I mean, it only lasted a week, of course, dude. But I remember my mom calling me. She goes, "Mijo, how you doing? Are you good?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "What are you eating?" I go, "Yeah."
You have money? I go, yeah, I'm eating ramen noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen noodles.
That's awesome.
No, mijo, you have to cook it. You can't eat ramen noodle.
No.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. That's amazing.
That's awesome. How your mom's always. That's like their first question. Have you eaten?
Yes. And as you can tell, Mom, I'm eating.
I've been eating, Mom.
One of my first jokes on stage was, I would say, do you want me to do an impression of Ricky Martin? I can do an impression of Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
My impression is that he's gay. Seriously, what was the first band he was in?
Menudo.
Men You Do. Funny, but they're not men. They're little boys. Right?
That's fucking awesome, dude.
And the thing is, I mean, you can't even do that anymore because he did come out.
Yeah.
You know, so like
He came out late, huh?
Yeah, he did. Fun fact, I don't know if I've said this before, but my dad's cousin, which is my second cousin, he was a security guard for Menudo before back in the day, like in the 80s, I think, or 70s,
Holy
80s,
shit,
80s.
dude.
Yeah.
And he always knew.
He couldn't help them
Obviously
kids.
didn't do a good job.
I was like, he couldn't help them kids, bro. He couldn't help them kids.
He would always take fucking Ricky Martin to the nail salon and shit.
Really?
No, he wouldn't. No, I'm kidding.
We're getting Manny's today.
Ricky, yes.
Massages.
That's the massages, bro.
Hey, was your uncle getting any play back then, or what?
From the
Dude,
kid?
he would kick it. He would kick it with Sonny Osuna too. Steve Crosno. I met Steve Crosno and Sonny Osuna because of my cousin. Yeah, when I was like,
I'm
pretty sure he's Steve Crosno. I'm pretty sure that's your dad. It's your real dad.
grandpa.
Let me tell you about a story.
He had a look. He looked just
when I
like
had my
Steve
perm and
Crosno.
shit.
Yeah,
a
dude,
couple
it's
years
creepy.
ago.
You guys might have to explain Steve Crosno to anybody who doesn't know.
I'll
I
get
got
there
you.
because you're a radio guy. But this is full circle because I know my parents are going to watch this. They met at a Sonny and the Sunliners dance.
No way,
yes.
dude. Wow.
Right now, you said that, I'm like, how do you know who they are?
Dude, Sonny Osuna, bro. Sonny and the Sunliners, dog. Shout out to my grandpa. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my mom. I always listen to it.
That's
I inherited like probably 30 records from my tia, and it's a suitcase, old school.
Oh,
and it's
no
just
way.
a ton of fucking
find a picture.
Sonny Osuna records,
awesome,
originals.
dude.
So, and I met him when I was like 10, bro, like 10 or 11. I met him. They pulled up.
Classics.
Dude, when they pulled up in the limousine, Steve Krause, like, hey guys, Steve Krause coming out or whatever. Like, we talk this shit, right? And then Sonny Osuna and dude, all these Diaz, bro. Fucking you see pictures. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And there's like a feria to me. I'm just having fun. And then he comes up. I think he's wearing like a purple suit. And then he's like, oh, my dad's like, hey, this is Sonny Osuna. Oh, and I just shake his hand. I was like, oh, it's
Very attractive
dude,
man,
dude, that motherfucker got some play,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
But yeah, that was me, bro. Like, no, that was me a couple years ago.
Like looking like
You
Crosno.
do look like Steve. You need to have that in the video.
Yeah, if, Nico, since you're in local radio, do you want to talk about Steve Crosno? Do you want to talk to people the significance of it? Do you know it?
I actually don't even know.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you don't?
That was
He's
so
so
much-
much, he's so much before my time.
Oh, okay.
But I know about him now
Yeah,
because
okay.
I've heard the name and I know that people were such big fans. That's when radio people got real respect. Yeah. That's when they could actually pull some game and some tail.
You know, how I
When
learned
you
about
host
him?
that
There were
dancing shit?
There were some YouTube videos about this 80s dance party and shit in Studio 7 or some shit. Dude, and I'm looking at this and like, dude, remember I graduated in 1989, so this is right up my alley. It's 1987. I'm looking at the chicks like, I thought that was attractive. The fucking bangs up here. Like, you know, mom with the big fucking shoulder pads. And the dudes with the fucking wings and the fucking long hair. Nah, no mames, way.
Dude,
That's crazy,
So
bro.
That's funny,
Steve
bro.
Crosno was what era? What years? Like 70s, 80s?
70s, 80s, 90s.
And then early 2000s, yeah. That's when I would hear him on the Sunday cruise on Sundays on 90
Cross.
Oh, that's right.
The cross.
Cruising with the Cross.
Right before
Mike.
Mike, right before Mike, bro.
Mhm.
Mike Guerrero.
I've met Mike too.
Yeah.
Cool dude, man.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Very cool dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's so wild. But yeah, Steve Crosno, legend in the game. He hosted it was kind of like the studio. What was it? The Soul Train, but like the El Paso
dance
version.
party,
It was
yeah.
the dance party and shit.
Soul Train.
Yeah, dude. And he hosted that, and then I mean, he did a
He
bunch
was
of
the
different
disc
things.
jockey for a lot of fucking like events.
And also Las Cruces, I think he was out there for a while too.
But the thing about it is that back then, you can ask Buzz about this. Back in the day, I mean, there was payola and all this thing.
Yeah.
They were like, you would call in and like, hey, can I listen to this song? And then, hey, I'm gonna put this on for Mickey. And dude, it's like, dude, all of a sudden you're a fan favorite because you're taking requests and shit like that.
The dedications.
And hey, pues this one goes out to El Nico, Te Rico Te Pico, and like, and the thing about it is like, dude, corporate radio started coming in. It's like, hey, we noticed this songs are doing good. We're gonna put this here, and they stopped taking requests. And it's like, dude, it really stopped the interaction with the crowd and with the people.
Yeah, being a DJ on air these days is almost like a different job. It's not even remotely the same that it kind of used to be.
So, just real quick, because I noticed something with y'all, because y'all still reach out to the community, because, I mean, you get calls and then you get the neckline.
Because the morning show's a live kind of 4-hour block.
And it's a talk show, so it's back and forth. But I noticed, like, it's the same, like, 12 people that call and the neckline. Mm-hmm. And, like, you all know them by fucking...
by name.
Oh, it's so-and-so from this. We already know what he's going to say.
Weirdly enough...
They almost become characters in your show.
They are.
We totally have, like... now made them characters. Like, they totally are these characters that get reappearing. And we get so many phone calls. I'll show you the emails, like, during the day that just keep coming in. Like, those are just a fraction of, like, the ones.
Just imagine.
Who's the one that goes through all that and reads all that?
Me and Buzz. And now Joanna can get them, too. But just go straight to our email.
So you guys are just constantly, like, reading through, skimming through them. And like,
well, it comes up as a voicemail, and then we get a transcript in the email of the voicemail, so we can kind of see sometimes what they're going to be talking about.
What do you mean, no mommies?
Actually,
no mames, no mames.
That happens way more than you think.
That stupid joke I had was like, the autocorrect shit, or when you do speech to text. My brother just invited me to a cock out.
Cookout?
I'm sure he meant cookout, but I'm still going.
I'll be there.
Does he want me to bring anything else?
Your two best friends. Dude, so I have a question. I need to take a break real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Realistically.
I think I know why, because you said it earlier before you get
realistically.
You gotta go rub one out. This is what we've been talking about cocks and shit.
Cock out and shit.
Prairie dog.
No, but
he hasn't been
I gotta take a mean piss, bro. I gotta piss like a racehorse, bro, like a racehorse. But no, realistically speaking, like if Nico wanted to start Nico Radio, how easy is it to do it nowadays, or is it difficult, or you know what I mean? Like,
so like, as you guys know, a podcast is a very powerful tool for anybody to start their own thing with. Now, I know that there's a guy in Arizona. You might hear him on 104 or 102 at night, Tino Cochino, and
I think I've heard him.
He started, like, he said he's always been in radio, but like he's telling me that he just rents out a room at iHeart Studios. They don't own his show whatsoever, but they play it on all the iHeart stations. They chop it up and then they use it for our station at night, so it goes out across the country. And now he's doing stand up, and I was like, that's probably the way that it should be done. But very little. It's like you can't start your own radio show.
Like it's ever evolving anyway to begin with, and it's just like you have these corporations that are like for example, where you work, how many radio stations are there?
3. Yeah, in the same building.
And I mean, I'm sure you already have you have your drive time, you have your morning shows, and in each of them, I mean, the sports, and then you have these syndicated shows like on sports.
Right.
It's really hard to break in. I mean, Buzz is a legend. He really, really is.
Yeah.
You don't have those kind of shows everywhere.
No, it's really super hard to break into terrestrial radio these days. It's like,
dude, and shout out to Buzz, man. Like he's been doing it.
Yeah,
for
legend in the game,
years,
man, for sure.
Bro.
Yeah, fuck you,
dude.
I love that guy. No, I owe him everything in life.
That's awesome.
I think about him every time I drink because I'm Buzz.
When you were talking about
Buzz,
when those Buzz balls first came out, I got
That's amazing, bro. Hell yeah.
happy birthday, Mr. President.
All right. Hey, let me take a quick break real quick.
Right,
My
shout
bad.
out to you.
My boy's got to piss out of his ass. And shit.
Whoa. Out of where?
Give us the ideas, so we're running with it. So we appreciate you, Papa. Thank you.
I gotta be honest. I'm an ideas guy. I don't follow through for shit, but I'm an ideas guy.
We're gonna follow through, dude.
Same.
Dude, I'm already planning everything. Like we got it, bro. So.
You know what we should do?
We don't do any of it.
What I mean is, you know what you all should do?
But I will say, Ponchi is like really helpful to any like of the young comedians in town. So
He is, he
anybody
really is,
like
bro. He
that
really
kind of mentality of like being helpful, of like giving ideas. Like, yeah, he's not going to make our jokes happen for us. But when we are able to talk about him, like the best feeling is I usually have my jokes beforehand or something. I'll tell Ponchi, I'm going to try this one, and then he'll go, yeah, all right, try it like this. And then if I try it and it works, there's always like that, like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I get you, bro.
No way. And then I'll laugh loud as shit.
Yeah, then you'll laugh.
Dude, I have this stupid thing, and it's like we're at open mics, and dude, no one's really laughing or whatever the fuck. If I think it's fucking halfway funny. I'm trying to help the crowd laugh or whatever. The thing is, I have it sounds retarded.
As long as you're not hitting anyone while you're laughing.
Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking whore mouth.
If you ever go to a comedy show and don't sit next to
don't
the
sit-
guy, you're like,
dude, I do that.
what the fuck, bro? I think there's type of abuse.
Last time I don't know where we were at. I don't know where we were at, but Ponchi started laughing in the back, and they're like, "I recognize that fucking laugh." Somebody called it.
Otis shit.
Otis called it out. Yeah,
So,
Otis did.
dude,
Shout out to Otis.
My friend Laura Morgan, she lives in Vegas now, but she goes, dude, I'm at a show and I hear your stupid laugh in the back. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. And all of a sudden, this guy says something funny as shit, and I'm laughing and I don't hear your laugh. I'm like, Ponchi didn't like that one? No, I'm outside drinking a beer with the friends. She goes, you fucked it up because you put this stupid level, ha, ha, ha. And then I go outside, hey, Nico, let's go talk outside. And there's no ha, ha anymore. And you're like, hey, la cagaste. That's not funny, I guess.
You messed up the levels for my show.
Hey, Nico, I have a question for you, bro. What's your biggest fear?
Success.
That's your biggest fear, success?
Yeah.
Why? You don't want to be too successful or what?
I think it's scary to be successful. I think it's really scary to take advantage of something and then like think about all the things that are going to come with it. You know, oh, if I do this, then it might turn into this. So it might be better for me to just not do that. Wow. So sometimes I kind of like hold myself back, I think.
Okay. That's a good one, right? And I never thought of it that way.
What did I answer? I don't even remember.
The reason I asked because
the dark. I don't know.
It's good. But when we asked,
they send you a thing, and I'm like, okay.
when we asked Ponchi about it, he said that his biggest fear is erectile dysfunction.
I'm not even fucking with you.
And I fuck with that. That dude, when you said that, I laughed, but I was like, that's real. That's fucking real.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
No, I know.
You fucking be trying to hit
No. It's just.
Is that something that you're thinking about now because of your age?
Well, when you use Viagra too much, Ponchi.
Well, no. It's because
I drink a lot, and then you just trying to hype up this chick, and dude, I'm gonna rock your world, I'm gonna fuck her, and all of a sudden you get there and like, I'm not in France anymore. With
the two French dudes.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, it's like, I remember that movie Born on the 4th of July con el pinche, ¿cómo se llama?
Lieutenant Dan, no?
No.
No, I know, but the actor, no? Is that him?
No, pinche Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise,
yeah. Born on the 4th of July.
That's
he's
right.
in a wheelchair and he's paralyzed from the legs down. And I remember him saying this one line: if you ain't got it between the hips, you got to have it between the lips.
Hell
and I'm like, dude, fuck your Rick Stout. I'm going to be there all night. When are you going to fuck me? I don't know.
But weren't you the one to tell me that, dude, there's nothing like having sex on Viagra. It's amazing.
Viagra, Blue Chew, bro, you name it.
Blue Rhino.
Blue Rhino, White Rash.
Do they work?
Do they work? Asking for a
No,
friend.
100%. And dude, the women appreciate it too.
Yeah.
So
Of course, they don't want a limp dick or a fucking...
You've done the Blue Chew?
All of them. I got some.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that
¿Quieres una, güey? I didn't know how this podcast was going to go.
Hey, wait.
Preste esa madre.
Hey, wait, what he does is he empties his Tic Tacs and he fucking puts a blue chip in his
Hey, so
Put one in here, bro.
So one of the local guys wants to do a show where it's a Xanax, a Blue Chew, and forgot the other.
Oh, so he wants to die on
a Percocet.
What, no, is it like a mix and then you get to randomly pick one? Or?
Yeah, no. It's like blindfolded. You get one, and the comics. An hour later, the comics have to go on stage, dude. See what's up.
like a roulette type shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Wey, imagine you're like pinche paradota.
We should do that on the show.
I'm down.
That would be
I'm down.
fucking smart.
With the pills that I found in my stars.
Or a laxative.
Dude, imagine.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, but I gotta go. It's like, wait, he got the laxative. No, he wants to jerk off.
Get the blue chew.
Your fear
Surprise.
was a fear of erectile dysfunction. So,
I guess it's never happened to
you know
you,
what?
fucker.
so essentially,
It's
a
not that
fear
bad
of
to live with.
failure. I think.
Yeah.
A fear
No,
of
dude,
failure.
you know what? I was trying to be funny with that, and of course, whatever.
No.
But to be honest with you, dude, right now when he said fear of success, I think when you said that, I was like, no, dude, I'm not afraid of that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I think I'm more afraid of like, dude, how like at the end of all this effort, I mean, in life, fucking doesn't even matter, comedy, fucking just being a person, all this effort to try to fucking be a good dude and you fucking fail, way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
And
think
it's just
fear of
trying to
failure
be
and
a good
success go
father,
together.
trying to be a good podcast host. I really don't know you enough to fucking come up with something, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you don't hit
A
anybody.
good
when
ass
you're
eater.
laughing.
A good ass eater. He likes to eat ass, bro. I'm just kidding.
Shout out.
I'm just kidding.
If you don't got it between the hips,
Just kidding. Mala doesn't eat ass. I don't know what he does on the weekends.
I agree. I think
I know.
I think a fear of failure goes with along with a fear of success.
Yeah, I
at
think
the
so.
same time. I think they're
but
kind
it's
of.
just- I do understand what you're saying, but it's just like, dude, at the end of the day, dude, nobody wants to fail.
Nobody wants to fail. Yeah.
I think everybody wants to succeed. I just don't think that you would know what it is. We both have friends that have made it.
Yeah.
And big, medium big. And you look at them and they're pretty fucking happy and stuff. And then you ask them, is this what you thought it was going to be?
And it's never
not.
what they thought they were going to be.
It's not.
Yeah.
So
That is a scary thing, I think.
And I think in any endeavor that you're trying to do, dude, if you're trying to get promoted, and it's like all of a sudden you get the promotion, it's like, hey, wait, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a fear of getting what you want and not being happy with it. And
Like a threesome.
Yeah.
Time-
But there's a thing. But you don't want to be complacent either.
right, because if you get too comfortable, then you
weird
just stay
part.
there.
There's a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
They fucking plateau, and I'm good right here.
Because it's easier to stay plateaued.
Because it is. Because if you're just getting by.
But I gotta be honest, we need those people. We do.
Yeah.
We need people to fucking be here so the guys that are really working go above. If we all stayed here, we'd be in a communist state. And like, dude, seriously, and I call Bolshevik. With that fucking joke.
You know,
I saw that.
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Circling.
That was good. That was good.
Like a shark and
I like a callback from a joke from last night.
Have you guys ever had any paranormal experiences, anything like that? Ghost encounters?
Go ahead.
we're gonna get into the fucking ghost shit.
Hey,
We always do, baby.
We're cruising down. We're cruising down the line. We're
I
coming
have.
to the end.
I don't believe in any of it, but I've also like had to carry bodies, like dead bodies, to the morgue and like
Or to your bedroom.
well.
You've worked with Puka before?
From my bedroom. No, because
What the fuck?
You carried
That's amazing, bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
That was good, bro. That was good.
Uber Geds.
But no, like working the ER, people die in the ER,
true.
and so everything from little babies to adults.
That's terrible.
My job was to like put him in the body bags and then take him to the morgue downstairs and stuff.
Dude, how is it
Damn.
picking up like a
No.
person? Like, I
That's-
mean, I know it's dead body weight, but like, how would you manage that? Is there like a technique? Or
Well, like yeah, I mean, first of all, I couldn't get him on the table by myself. I'd have to have help. But on the table, I can roll somebody left and right, and I can like put him in the bag, and then you have to put their arms together. Otherwise, they get stuck that way. And you have to tie their jaw shut, otherwise their jaw will stay that way.
Hey,
No,
tell me this about
Hell yeah.
But my point was that
I'm
I
just
have
curious.
never felt any spiritual energy. It was real creepy. It was like 2 a.m. going to the morgue, and like it was fucking weird.
And
No spirits though.
okay.
after they die,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times
Oh, man.
they still make noises. So like when you're putting them together, like you hear the
Burping and shit. Yeah. Damn, dude, that's wild. That's hardcore.
But
So you've never
that's my
experienced
biggest
anything?
You asked me like what my biggest fear is. Like I'm scared that I'm gonna die, and then like whoever's gonna like take care of me like afterwards, like I'm gonna take a massive shit.
yeah,
like you know it's gonna be stuck in there.
I'm not gonna be around anymore, man. I mean,
that's what you're afraid of. You're dead.
yeah, you're dead, bro.
erectile dysfunction is worse.
ED sucks, Doug.
Bad, man. I'm gonna feel bad, though.
Have you heard that Sam Kinison joke about the
Rigor mortis? No.
kind of the gay mortuary, the gay mortuary guy who's like, it would suck if you're dead, like, oh, I'm dead, and you're like, whoa, oh, what's going on? No.
Wait.
Like, you die, but you're still present and you still feel
Dude,
things.
that's terrible.
and you
I
can't
would
do
hate
anything.
that. I would hate that, Doug.
And Nico, so you went to Silver Magnet because you wanted to pursue
Yeah.
a career in the medical field?
Yeah, I was
Which
planning to go to med school.
And you knew that from like middle school, like early on?
Yeah, I always wanted to be. I liked helping people. I like medicine. I like figuring. I really like the science part of
Because
medicine.
my sister went to Silver Magnet.
Nice, yeah.
And I went to Jeff. But
Right.
So we fight.
I like how we did bam, bam.
We fight everything.
So she's the favorite.
She is, bro.
She is definitely. Most definitely.
Shout out to Ruby.
Shout out to Ruby.
Mom, I know you're listening. Everyone knows now. I'm sorry.
Did she become a doctor, or nurse, or
She's a nurse. She's an RN.
Awesome.
She's doing great.
Almost everybody in my class
Yeah.
is a doctor or nurse or.
So, because
That's crazy, yeah.
we've had friends that went to the Silver Magnet, but they're not doing shit.
They ain't shit now.
I mean, but that's awesome. Like that you you knew early on that
Kind
you wanted
of.
to pursue a career in that field. And I think the Silva Magnet program, like
It helped, for sure.
any of these programs that like they help.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
even now, dude, like you fucking graduate high school, you already have like you're halfway through college too.
A lot of that was super
Like-
helpful. Yeah. But when you get into it, like sometimes the reality, like we were talking about, reality is not always what you want it to be. So getting your goal is sometimes what would you say? It doesn't feel as good. I met a lot of people who became fulfilling. Yeah, it's not as fulfilling. I met a lot of people who did go through. I was dating a girl who was in med school for a long time.
A girl?
I mean, how many gay jokes can you really throw out in one?
17. I'm not 15. I got 2 more. I got 2 more.
I got 2 more, me baby.
I got 2 more.
So she was. I mean, I know a lot of people that ended up real not happy after becoming doctors.
And I asked this because like listening to Q, like I'm familiar with you. You say a little bit of your personal life on radio. So like you went to med school.
No, I mean, I was,
or you applied.
I was in the process of
fucking
applying.
rice, Doug. He dripped on his shit.
Oh, no, I was going to apply to med school, and I ended up being a medic. So I finished like EMT school and paramedic school.
Is that what I'm getting at? Is that something that you want to pursue later on in life, or is that just going to be something in your back pocket?
I think
Nurse Nico.
Like yeah, if all goes to shit for me right now.
David Lee Roth from Van Halen. No bullshit. You can look this up.
Yeah,
this fucker's on one of the hottest bands ever, dude. He spent 5 years working at EMT in Brooklyn.
That's
crazy.
cool. I didn't know
Dude,
that.
he was already in his 50s when he fucking got the certification and everything.
You know about
it's never too late in life.
Ken
to
Jong, right?
pursue
The
anything.
Ken Jong, you know who he is?
He's a doctor.
He's a
bro.
doctor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that?
That's right.
Yeah, he's a real doctor. And then Steve Buscemi.
did you
what was his name?
die?
Buscemi?
Yeah, he
was a
Firefighter, bro.
Yeah, so it's crazy. And
For
then-
me, like starting stand up was like that decision to like, all right, are you gonna do stand up or are you gonna do this other stuff? And I still worked as an EMT when I started the radio. Like I was having a couple shifts here and there, but
Nice.
I lost my certification. I don't have any.
Dude, that's gotta
anymore.
be so you gotta be a certain type of individual to be able to maneuver in that field, bro, and like witness and do that. I'm
He's a renaissance man.
I cannot do that. Like how you're saying, like carry dead infants, baby. Like dude,
You get desensitized. There is this thing. I'm convinced every nurse that has worked in those, or doctors, or like other fields of law enforcement, probably you have like post traumatic stress disorder a little bit.
for sure.
There's I dated a nurse shingles ago, and I
Same.
still remember, dude. I remember my fucking finger hurt after a fucking, like I caught a football in here.
Ándale. Amor, me duele, mamor.
I know, bien mamón, güey. We were just playing acá.
It was a Nerf ball and shit.
And she fucking, when I got home, I was like, she come over and she's like, what? Motherfucker, I saw a guy with a severed arm a while ago.
I was like,
You're bitching about that? I'm like, you know what, dude? It desensitizes. Dude, and she had no compassion.
What a bitch, bro.
Dude, I know.
Just kidding.
No. I obviously
I
didn't.
love her.
I obviously didn't fucking marry her or anything because she didn't care about my pink body. What's going on?
I totally used to have that feeling about things. Even to this day, like I generally won't jump in when I see accidents anymore because I don't want to be liable for things. But like, we had our friend Orlando's dog died one time, and
You try to revive him.
Well, everyone looks at you like, are you gonna?
Why are you fucking him from behind?
Why are you telling him this asshole?
And the dog's dead. He's like, what the fuck?
penetrating it like
so
The dog's like, wait, what? What?
4 comedians.
I was fooling y'all.
4 comedians are hanging out at a house, and a dog, his dog gets out and is run over in the street right in front of everybody.
Dude, I've witnessed that. I've witnessed
So
something like
he's like out of his mind, like super sad about it, and then all the other comics are trying not to joke
that.
at this point.
Their brain's processing,
they're
like making
such-
jokes and shit.
It was like Adam.
You've seen this when it's happened. You've seen this happen live, right?
Yeah.
Here's the weird part. I've never felt more alive than seeing a fucking dog get hit by a car. No. Imagine all the fucking emotions you felt.
Yeah.
First off, the fucking adrenaline dump. Like, what the fuck was that? And it was like, that was kind of funny. And all of a sudden, that fucking dog died. Like, you're like happy, excited, sad. Like, all these emotions mixed in one. Like, it was like a weird adrenaline.
Yeah.
And then I came to. And I said, fuck that.
So I had to be like, all right, go get me a blanket and like go up to the dog and I scoop the dog up and then I tell Lando like, let's get in the car, let's go to the vet and like hold the dog. And
Was he still breathing?
Oh, dude.
Not really. Not really.
So you gave him hope. You're a dick.
What? We have to take him to the vet at least, and they have to do something with him. And then we get back, and the comics are just ripping. It was
Dude, don't hang out with comedians.
Comedians are the worst. But it's that desensitization thing, I think, that comes with being a nurse or this or that. The comics are weird people.
But that's another thing about desensitizing fucking, like, for example, as comedians, it takes a fucking, if you're telling me a joke, it's going to take a fucking mule, 2 midgets, and a fucking...
to shock you.
Yeah. Because we've heard everything. So also it's like, I do somebody, hey, let me tell you a joke. You can use this. No mames.
Yeah, for sure.
You thought that was funny? You know? So I can imagine being an EMT and a comedian going, this fucker has no feelings.
That's true.
Very little.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So let's go back to, so we just finished with his answer. Let's go back to
paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal.
So, I like how we were. Yeah.
That's how we go, baby.
Hey, pass the fucking chips, dog.
All right.
Shut up, dude.
Talk to us about your paranormal experiences.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
No, you gotta eat them now, bitch.
I actually do have a story. When I was still married, me and my ex-wife, or at the time of my
How many times have you been married?
Once.
Oh,
You make it sound like forever.
Okay.
It was forever, dude. I mean, like,
No kids, right?
No kids.
No kids.
Good.
Yeah.
Good job, mijo.
Pull out games on fleek.
Hey, double time. There we go.
3 times.
Now your dicks.
Now let's touch tips. Now. I'm not going under either way.
Well,
We're gonna need a break. Give me a second.
with the erectile dysfunction, you're gonna need to start from the bottom.
I got some herbs right here, baby. I got you.
I'm in France right now.
All right, my bad.
So we went to go to Tombstone. Have you ever been to Tombstone?
Arizona, right?
Fucking amazing. We're
I've
there
seen the
walking
movie,
the streets. Y la verga, muy chingones. And it's like, okay, do you want to stay at this in Benson, Arizona? Do you want to stay in fucking the other fucking town? I go, no. We found an Airbnb. Well, it wasn't an Airbnb. It was a bed and breakfast at the time because there was no Airbnb. This is a long time.
This is a B&B, baby.
Bread and breakfast, chingon style, not boobies and butts. You know. So this fucking thing used to be the banker's house, and it's a fucking badass house, right? And it's so big that there's like fucking chingon rooms and stuff. So we got one of the rooms, and there's a dining room, and there's gonna be breakfast in the morning, whatever the fuck. And they tell us, hey, just to let you know, this place is haunted. Sure. Whatever. But no bullshit that me and my ex-wife really like that shit, dude. Right. We actually go looking for it. We go on ghost tours and shit like that, you know?
So that was cool to you guys.
You guys are crazy.
You know, it's funny when I first fucking thought, I was like, do you have any paranormal? Like, yeah, one time a chick ghosted me.
Oh, I've been there.
He didn't believe in ghosts, but I was ghosted.
Hey, shout out to T. She's always fucking with me.
I've had several of those.
So we're there. We go and we chingo pinche okay corral a la verga, chingon style. We went to big.
Oh, you guys were role playing?
No.
He's got his assless chaps and shit.
Baby. Chaps. We go to Big Nose Caves. We're having some beers right there. They have the Tombstone movie going on repeat. That was chingon way. We go eat, then we go back to the fucking house to the bed and breakfast. Okay, ready to go to sleep? Go, cool, whatever. Fuck, chingon style. In the morning, we wake up and she's like, "Did you take my socks off?" I go, "No, what the fuck? I'm gonna take your socks off. No mames, you know?" And she goes, "Well, my socks are off." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool, whatever." She's trying to fuck with me about the ghost or whatever. She gets up to go pee, goes to the restroom, and she's like, I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" I get up and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" She has, like, we're traveling, so she has all her cosmetics in a Ziploc bag. The fucking thing is full of water, and it's fucking all the cosmetics are floating.
What?
And like they're in the bag.
In the bag?
Yeah, and dude, these things are, dude. If you have a chick, you know, fucking cosmetics are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
She wouldn't have done this shit to trick me.
Yeah.
She goes, "Did you do this?" I go, "Fuck no." But that actually was why I wasn't scared. Because now she's blaming me, and I'm like, "No, what the fuck? I know how much it costs."
Yeah.
She goes, "Yeah, why would you?" I go, "I didn't." And it dawned on us, holy shit. Dude, a ghost must have fucking, I don't know.
And the sink was off? Like,
No, yeah, it was off and shit. And we're just like, what the fuck just happened? And she goes, well, I gotta get makeup. I go, there's no makeup place in Tombstone.
You know what?
There's no old time Tombstone.
So the bag was filled with water.
And sealed.
And somebody opened it, filled it up with water, and then closed it back up again.
Or something.
Or something. Yeah.
100%.
If the ghost was funny, they would have filled the fucking bag with toilet water.
It might have been.
That's why you didn't hear the fucking faucet.
You have a sick mind, you know that?
It turns out it's just
If
the
I were
owner.
a ghost, if I were a ghost, I'm just saying.
Wow, bro.
What, you're going to leave an
little
upper
poo-poo
decker
water.
too?
But I gotta be honest, dude. Luckily, the sun was already up and stuff, and it's like, dude, somehow or another, it's scarier when it's dark.
Yeah.
So the sun was already up. We open the windows and then turn on all the lights. And it was like,
Where the fuck's the ghost now?
did that really? Yeah, exactly.
Mo chingón,
What the
puto.
fuck happened? She's like, the whole trip back up to El Paso, she's like, did you do it for real? No. What the fuck? I know it's gonna be fucking over $100.
It turns out it's the owner of the B&B
Bro.
who told you it was going to be haunted. And he's like, I'm taking her socks off.
That's what
He's gonna take
I
her
was about
socks
to
off.
say, bro. Either the ghost is freaky because, like, come in, he was probably sucking on them toes, dog.
Well, I mean,
There's ectoplasm all over.
That's crazy, man.
so yes,
all over her
that's
face?
That's my paranormal bullshit.
That's crazy.
That's the only experience you've ever had?
No, there's been a couple more. Like I said, I've been ghosted. And nah, dude, there was one time, dude, and it was by El Paso High, dude. One of my buddies lives around there, and we were getting into the car. I was with the Wolf, this comedian from El Paso, and he's
Who lives in Arizona, weirdly enough.
Yeah, he fucking gets into my passenger side, and then I look back and I see the fucking, like, there's somebody right there waiting to get into my car on the
back seat?
In the back seat. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And there's nobody there. But dude, I swear to God, for like 2 seconds, I saw somebody trying to get in my car.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I go, how'd you do that? He goes, what are you talking about? And he goes, nah, dude, this whole fucking place is haunted. It was like a block away from fucking El Paso High. Say, I don't know, Indian burial ground or what the fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's creepy.
I've taken a Ouija board to a cemetery.
Oh, how'd that go?
No.
Yeah. At midnight or 3.
3 a.m.? The witching hour?
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with
How did that go?
That was fine.
Nothing crazy?
It was a little creepy.
Dude, he doesn't get scared. He was
What do you
like
mean?
dead bodies.
It was a little creepy.
Like he says it on Dogs Alive.
like a whatever.
It was a fun night. I mean, that was a good
Who'd
night.
you go with?
Brian. My old
Well, tell us about that experience. Like, what the fuck got into you? Like, why would you even fucking think about doing that?
We just were like hanging out all the time and we had nothing to do and we were
Brian
like,
from Family Guy?
yeah. my dog.
My dog Brian.
We were smoking a lot
Where's
of
my
weed.
money, Brian?
We were real high. We're just like, we should try a Ouija board out at a cemetery and see if it works.
So what came up?
Dude,
Nothing.
don't fuck with
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happened. And shit.
Nah.
Nothing. It was creepy.
So you got ghosted by a ghost?
Ghosted by a
I
ghost.
literally got ghosted.
Which cemetery did you go to?
Concordia.
Concordia. Nice.
Dude, I can't wait for next week.
Why? Oh, with Death and Huddy? Yeah. Dude, I just saw that Richard Ramirez one last night on Peacock, the one where they recorded with him at the cemetery.
Oh, yeah?
Because they were talking about it
Yeah, they were talking
on
about
the
it.
show, and I saw it, dude, it's crazy. Right?
I think we should take Drew to do that because it seems like you need to confront your fears.
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're just as scared as him.
I'm down to
You're
go
down?
too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
all
down.
right.
No.
You will never feel better when you confront your fears.
No.
These two are the biggest pussies in the planet.
No. Don't.
When it comes to spirits, I'm a big.
Weren't you afraid of getting on stage?
I was, but I did
I
it.
know more.
I did it.
I'm susceptible to these type of things. Like, I feel like
You feel the energies and things like
dude.
that?
Yeah, that's why I don't
don't.
fuck with. That's why I don't fuck with that. That's why I don't fuck with that. Like,
So when he asked him paranormal, are we going to that shit again?
yeah.
It's not
Every
October.
show thing. It's an every show thing.
But those entities are attracted to people that can feel that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
because,
why.
Oh, he listens to me. I'm going to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, aquel güey, ni más-
They're like,
he
nah,
doesn't-
fuck that guy.
I mean, he's as cold as ice.
All right, so Ponchi, on the thing we ask you, if you could have a drink, joint, dinner, or whatever your vice is with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be and why? You said drinks with Billy Corgan for Smashing Pumpkins, Dave Chappelle. Hold on, Dave
Damn,
Chappelle.
the
And you
goat.
said 1986 Madonna. Let's get that foursome going. So talk to us about, go down and listen, and question for you afterwards, same thing. So just
Billy
get your
Corgan,
three people.
dude. If I can kiss a man on the lips without it being sexual, or even if it is, fuck it. I love Billy Corgan, dude. I love Smashing Pumpkins. Their lyrics speak to me. I'm that fucking teenager in in his room, fucking cortando la venas.
You're into bald guys.
I fucking Billy Corgan's not black, way.
No, he said bald.
Bob.
Oh, bald. My bad.
He's albino.
Actually, I don't know.
He might be.
Might be black from the waist down.
Nah, dude, that
From the waist
motherfucker-
down or what?
Yeah.
That would have been really funny if I heard bald. Oh, dude, I just love Billy Corgan. He's just a fucking cool fucking motherfucker. And then you talk to him, like when he's here in podcasts or in conversations, he has some deep fucking thoughts. I'd love to fucking have a beer with that fucker, dude. And Dave Chappelle,
That's
somebody's
a joke, man.
gonna have to pay for the drinks, right?
Yeah, bro.
And in 1986, Madonna way.
Was that your girl right there? Or?
I'm just saying, bro.
Like
some
a
of the hardest hard-ons I've ever had.
The what I'm saying?
Some of the hardest hard-ons I've ever had. Dude.
How were those high school dances, bro?
I thought you said, how were those high score hard-ons and shit? I was like, God damn, bro.
Blue Chewy.
How'd you guys get down? There we go. That's how you guys got down back then? Fuck yeah.
Look out weekend, cause here I come.
I fuck with 80s music, bro. Like,
Freestyling shit. You like
I'm
freestyle?
telling you, yeah, dude. But dude, El Paso's like all about freestyle.
Hell yeah,
How the
dude.
fuck? Debbie Deb. What the fuck? That chick doesn't have. You look at her tour
Bro.
calendar and it's El Paso.
Paso.
That's it.
you gotta go to Funk Myers on a Saturday,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Funk Myers on a Saturday. The DJ
All
gets
the
down,
Diaz
bro.
and shit are
They
out.
play
Fucking playing
all the
freestyle.
bangers, bro.
Fuck
They
yeah.
play all the bangers from the 80s and early 90s, bro. Dude, we went for my mom's birthday last year. It was fucking. We had an amazing time.
It's
That sounds
fucking
fun, dude.
dude.
Bunchy is one of the few people I know that goes out to concerts still. One of the few comics I know that like goes to sporting events. He goes to loves bands and live music.
I'm in love with my 14-year-old self. I wish I could have.
He's fun.
Yeah.
He's living life, bro.
I have no energy for any of those things anymore.
Well, and at the end of the day, dude, especially now, knowing that like I'm 53, I mean, tan contados los días. I don't know how much longer I have.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
nobody's promised tomorrow, but I mean, dude, regular person is gonna die at fucking 60, 65.
Yeah.
That's right fucking around the corner. So if 311's going to Austin, I'm going to 311.
Damn.
Dude,
That's tight.
I saw 311.
I saw him here too. Yeah, we were there, right?
Remember?
Were
That's
we
one
there?
of my favorite bands.
Dude,
I think
It
we were
was
there
fun.
together. I don't know.
it was at remember where Peoria was?
Dude.
Back on Mesa?
I don't
But
get
know
how
what
these
it was called,
fuckers
but
don't
that was
come
the venue.
anymore.
Nah, dude.
Dude, I moved here in 2006, and dude, you look back, pinche El Paso. Chinga, I got here? Nah, pinche Tucson,
Albuquerque, bro.
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
I kinda took all of them.
That's one of the like. I saw
bigger
Black
hordes.
Sabbath in Albuquerque.
I saw 311 at Red Rocks, and I'm gonna tell you right now, dude.
That's tight.
Dude. 1986 hard-ons, dude.
I'd love to see Incubus at Red Rocks.
Dude, that would.
I think that would be like.
Did you watch him when he came?
Nah, I didn't.
Dude, tava chingón, way. No mames.
That's badass.
Oh, fuck. I love music, and the thing is that I believe in vibrations, and I'm not gonna get into fucking mysticism.
The chakras and shit.
Yeah, these vibrations and the fucking music makes you
Frequencies
feel
and-
something.
yeah,
Yes,
dude.
music makes you feel something, but everything is different. I mean, some people want peso pluma, and dude, if it makes you feel that, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't judging. You know, you like house music. Boom. If you're homeless, that's weird, but.
That's the second time I've heard it.
All right, so Nico, three people that you could just hang out with, have a beer with them, whatever your vice is, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Not named Buzz.
Yeah, not named Buzz.
Okay.
Okay, that changes
Damn
things.
it.
Buzz Adams.
Yeah, it'd be Buzz.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
He appears like
James and
Beetlejuice and
Ponchi.
shit.
Buzz, James and Ponchi.
1985 Buzz,
1999 Buzz when he was at his peak. That's such a good question. I think Dave Chappelle would be a guy I would love to smoke weed with someday.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to hang out with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think that would be a
Dude,
cool
yes. A great conversation
freaking
with
dude to
Yeah.
just eat with. Who knows if does he talk about normal things or does he always talk about like astrophysics?
I don't know. He went to UT. He might be normal.
As opposed to UTSA, right?
Yeah, or UT EP.
Shout out to Utah, baby.
And who would the third one be?
Madonna, 1986. How old were you in 1986?
I was a sperm.
Negative-
Yeah, I was,
negative
I was a
3, dog.
Hey, shout out to 1986.
He was born in what, 88?
89.
89. Oh, we're both born in 89.
Shout out to 86,
I
bro.
was graduating high school and shit.
I would have to say 2000s Madonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Ew.
All right, fellas.
Okay, Drake.
Do you guys have anything else you guys got to get off your chest before we leave? We have some closer questions for you guys. Anything else you want to
I
just
just want to
tell?
say this one thing. I'm trying
Anything you want to promote?
nothing to promote here. All my shows are in Laredo. I got a big show in Laredo coming up. Jam for George with Raymond Horta and Carolyn Picard.
Is it the Little Laredo Theater?
Theater.
There we
Fucking
go.
amazing fucking
I've been seeing you
stage.
post about that. Yeah.
The one show I've always wanted to be on for the past 15 years. I'm sorry, 10 years.
Pues invítalo, güey.
No, it's a very select group of people that go.
It's
okay?
exclusive, Papa.
It's very
No,
exclusive.
they have their own committee and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah. For sure.
fundraiser. And then
Who was George, by the way?
George Washington. I know in Laredo we celebrate Washington's birthday celebration.
Yes, yes.
How, dude? He was. We weren't even part of the union when he
Vamos!
was the president.
Yeah.
You know.
Just wanna
But
feel
they were
included and
trying
shit.
to anglicize Laredo, so all the white people fucking came up with this Martha Washington Society, yada yada yada. Dude, no, seriously, they have this thing called Colonial Ball, and they fucking have like $15,000-$20,000 dresses and stuff.
What the fuck?
That's
Yes,
crazy.
dude. There's a documentary on it. Like,
You show up with your
called
fucking
Las
wig and
Martas.
shit.
I'll send you the
What is it
link.
called?
It's
Yeah,
fucking
horse.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
send it to us.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
It's
That's
called,
cool.
It's called Colonial Ball, and like, dude, when I do the shows out there, I'm always like, I don't know why they have Colonial Ball. You should do it something more indicative to Laredo, like Colonia Ball,
do you dress up?
representing El Siete Viejo. So the big show I got coming up is the Jalapeno Festival. It's about 15,000 people. I'm the host.
It's
I
the
get
Castorena, right? Or the
La Costeña.
La Costeña,
It's
the
sponsored by La
brand.
Costeña.
La Costeña.
Oh,
The jalapeno brand? The jalapeno brand?
Dude,
Yep.
Randy Rogers.
Shout
Like
out to
last
La
year, we
Costeña.
had
Oh,
Bronco, Ramon Ayala. I get
That's
to
hard
introduce
work.
these
Ramon
big
Ayala?
Yes. La Adictiva. I get to introduce all these
We saw
fucking
Ramon Ayala at
huge,
Southern.
Oh, that's
huge
cool.
fucking bands. And that's my fucking thing, dude. Imagine being there in front of 15,000 people. It's like, dude. One of the years, and then they have a jalapeno eating contest, which they have like all these people from around the world. Dude, they have 15 minutes. One chick ate like fucking like 288.
God damn, bro.
Hey, wait, no, son en chingas.
Are they fresh or pickled?
Yeah, the
No, but they're the
curtidos.
pickled ones are the
Yeah,
ones of the La
In
Costeña,
vinegar?
but they're so fucking hot.
Oh yeah,
güey.
for sure.
Nah.
And anyway, so
pasa You eat a lot.
güey, no pasa
the one
nada.
thing that I guess my last thing I wanted to say is that I want to bring fingering back. I think that
Yeah.
we lost
Oh,
the
yeah.
art of
Finger banging?
fingering.
Oh, yeah.
Finger banging is the shit, dude.
I created a new one. It's called the JFK.
Okay.
It's back and to the left. Back and to the left. I'll be here all week.
Wasn't
Shit, dude.
the driver was sitting to his left, right?
Well, the driver was there, but he was trying to finger Jackie.
And the gun went off and shit.
He's like, he's doing one of these. Oh shit!
That is one magic bullet.
Next time you're fingering somebody, just remember back and to the left and think of me.
Nico,
I wish I had material prepared.
Nico, anything you wanna get off your chest before we leave?
Yeah. First of all, I want everybody to know that I love El Paso. El Paso is one of the coolest cities in the world. Everywhere I go, the people that I know that have been here will say that it is a great place, and that you guys are doing something for El Paso. So keep, keep doing.
100%. I
Thank you, bro.
what
Appreciate that,
guys
man.
I
do.
love
Seriously.
seeing
Thank you.
people accomplishing what they want, and especially now when you can do anything yourself, when you can start your own podcast or your own modeling or whatever you want to do these days, when you take it by the balls and you guys are doing it yourselves. Congrats. Yeah,
Appreciate that,
congrats.
man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate that,
Thank you.
dude.
Thank you.
That means a lot, man.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So we usually end up the shows with closer questions. Mine's gonna be for Nico first.
All right.
Since we're going
All right. It's about 7 to 9 inches depending on the day. Okay.
since we're
Goddamn!
going off
Goddamn!
since we're going off
cold or
of
not.
the,
You got that loud dick.
shout out to Ponchi real quick with the merch.
Yeah, thank you.
I brought you all some shirts.
Check this out. It says West Padre Island.
It's
It was fucking amazing.
Picture of our mountain.
With El Paso Star.
Pinche nopal.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Nico. We're going off the gay thing.
Okay.
So for every back shot that you take, you get 500K. How many back shots are you taking?
I wish I got this question.
I got a different one for you, Papa. I got a different one for you.
Okay, first of all,
500K a back shot, Papa.
okay,
No lube.
when you kind of
Wait. Before taxes?
wait, what?
Before taxes?
Okay, but I guess I'm getting money, so
500K.
okay. One, what are my medical expenses after? What will I
It's a
need?
back shot.
Who's giving the back shots too? That we never thought of that.
You can choose whoever you want them to give, but it's got to be a guy.
When you ask a question like that, there's so many other questions.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like,
All right,
let's get into
all right.
let's get into
Do
details.
I have a big purchase that I plan on making? That I'm
No,
gonna
no,
That's
just
on
right
you.
now.
I know. I'm
Just
thinking,
right now, just
no,
right
I'm
now.
saying I might want 5 back shots because I might want. It depends if I'm
That's
planning.
what we're asking.
I need. Do I want that Maserati? Do I want the house?
Do I want to move out of Buzz's house?
Do I want to be out of Buster's house?
He
Wow.
doesn't live at Buzz anymore. He has his own house.
I would be getting less back shots. Yeah, I'll say about 10
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, 10.
for
5 mil?
500K. Yeah,
5
5
mil?
mil.
Wait. Before taxes.
Oh fuck.
Let me make it 6.
That's a good point.
half?
I'm gonna have to do 12 just to equal out the taxes.
That's where I was going. We got to do
Nice.
I'm
more.
gonna need 12.
All right, dope. I like that one. Ponchi,
Mándame.
if you could add 3 inches to your height or 3 inches to your dick, which would it be and why?
The height, dude. My dick's already long.
Long dick
I
style.
can't even get in the pants right now,
That's
dude.
the second comedian. Fucking Willie Barcena came on here and bragged about his dick.
Is it? Hey, so is that why you don't wear fucking underwear so you can let that boy
it's hard
breathe?
to
Or-
fucking keep it packaged in, bro.
I don't know if you
Is that why you? Is that why it curves left? Because you had to pick a pant leg for it?
No, but I gotta be honest, dude. I want to be taller because fucking pinche viejas, way they love height.
right?
It's like, hey, who's your friend? I go, you want nothing to do with him, dude. He just got out of jail. He doesn't have a job. He lives with his parents. But he's so tall. What's his
bro.
name?
I hate that
not
shit.
me.
I hate
You're
that
not
shit.
that short though.
I'm not, but they love
Yeah.
tall
Like
guys.
you're not a short king. You're a medium king.
Dude,
Coming from a tall guy and shit.
Well, you're short king.
I lost the fucking questions. I'll just come up with one. Okay, we're gonna go off the cuff here.
You scrolled
okay,
way
I'm
down,
different.
bro.
I don't know what the fucking weird ass.
He's
thing
all on
is.
porn now. He's like, what?
He's watching. He's looking at my dick
Squeezing one
pics.
out and shit. Fucking little ass dick. Okay.
Wait, you gotta do this.
Is that madre? Is a little button in a fur coat?
Is that twigging some leaves and shit?
All right. I got one for Nico.
Like that anymore, bro.
All right, so
Nico.
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry for Punchy. I'm sorry. Okay, so you get to choose between you have to be Hitler 2 years before the end of the world,
War before the end of the war.
but you can't change
He
any of
chose.
this,
He already chose.
I'm good.
or a paraplegic.
Hitler, bro.
Damn, everybody.
living, bro.
Yeah, but he's Hitler. He's a fucking monster.
But he's
What was
dude.
he? Was he?
He had Hugo
Don't
Boss.
start with that.
But his dick works.
He had Hugo Boss going. No, he had a micro dick.
I know.
Ew, that
Oh,
makes
I know.
it
I know
worse.
about those.
He did have a micro dick.
Did he really?
Shit. Yeah, he did have a micro dick.
No wonder he was mad at the world.
Yeah,
That's what everybody
dude.
says.
I did the same
Fuck,
thing.
Paraplegic, but like, okay,
I'm pretty
dude.
sure spreading that rumor.
Nice. I like that one.
I'm not sure
damn
I
it,
can
Drew.
legally laugh at that.
Hitler or a paraplegic?
Yeah, Hitler, but you can't change shit. Like you can't. Like it's already set in motion. You're just going on
you
auto
already
drive.
did
Edward
Hitler
Braun
things.
was pretty fucking hot.
She was pretty hot. But you're gonna be known as the worst person
As
that's ever
Hitler,
lived
yeah.
for the rest, like for all
Yeah,
eternity.
if you don't have it between the hips.
Yes, sir.
Chingahwe. I mean, I don't want to pick Hitler because they're watching.
See, that's what it's on.
Your family is watching.
Mom is gonna tune in. Mom is gonna tune in.
I just
she
don't want to
probably
be a
tuned out, like-
burn to anybody.
They probably fucking tuned out like 20 minutes ago. And shit.
After tits.
After slapping tits.
After first dick, yeah.
Ya están hablando de los gays.
Fuck it. I
gays.
guess I can't move any part of my body.
Oh.
All right,
Just wait for next lifetime.
good job, good job.
All right. What about for Nico?
All right, Nico. All right, let's go with the money thing. too.
hell.
So,
You have to suck a dick.
All right.
But not just kidding.
all right, you
Why
can,
is everything gay with
Okay,
Nico?
I'm kidding.
You had to suck a dick or more back shots.
You suck a dick or you're Hitler. You suck Hitler's dick.
so would you rather suck Hitler's dick or?
It's a micro dick. Yeah, what way?
All right.
Hey,
You
stop
get,
bitch, you're turning me on.
I know I am, bitch. All right, 50K into your bank account right now.
Right now, 50K. I could use that.
Oh, but the person that you despise more in the whole fucking world gets $1 million.
Would you do it?
Would you do it?
50K.
You get 50K, but
like
they
right
get
now
$1 million.
in 5 minutes, no questions asked, just 50K to you, tax free.
But Buzz gets $1 million.
and don't say you get $1,500,000.
Ah, dude, Buzz will give him 50K from that million, dude.
Move back in with me.
50,000 or the person I despise
I don't even
most.
think you hate anybody.
Not like that. It would be like Greg Abbott. Is he going to get any more money? Does he?
Hey, if you don't got it between the hips.
All right, if it's Greg Abbott, he gets to walk again.
Oh shit!
If it's Greg Abbott, he gets to walk again.
$50,000 or Greg Abbott gets to walk again.
$50K right now.
What the fuck, Milo?
You want the running number right now?
Thank God. You're playing with the power.
Right. 50,000 for sure. Yeah.
No. He gets to walk again, but you get the 50K too. You don't get the 50K. He stays a paraplegic.
I really need that money. All right. I really need that money right now.
All right,
That's
Drew.
how I roll.
Pata seca.
All right.
Uh-oh. Mr. Miyagi over here.
Miyagi.
They're not disappoint, bitch.
For who?
For Nico.
Okay.
Okay.
You can go to Concordia right now. You could take one person with you and a Ouija board. Who are you taking with you and why?
I am taking Drew.
There we
Set
go.
yourself up for that one, big boy.
Yeah, you did.
There is nothing that makes you feel better when you confront a fear and get over it. I honestly think people need to pay for this experience of getting like maybe jokes written for them and going up on stage and like killing really good and then getting off and be like, that feels amazing to confront.
Or fucking fat chick.
Or fucking bad. That's a fear, I guess, for some people.
It can be.
Not Kicks. Shout out to Kicks.
That was amazing.
But you will feel so much better if you can just confront that fear and get through it, and you'll be like, that wasn't so bad.
True.
Your life will change.
He says it like Mr. Rogers and shit. Your life will change.
Your life will change.
All right, for Punch, let's see. You could pop 3 blue chews with Madonna, or have whiskey dick with Ariana Grande.
Oh,
Which are
dude,
you
Ariana
choosing?
Grande is. Dude, give me another question. She's ugly. That's too
All
easy,
right,
bro.
edit that one out.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking alien.
Megan Fox. I know he likes Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. There you go.
Ariana Grande.
I'm gonna throw this one. I'm gonna throw this one out just because I recently saw something with this person in it.
Uh-oh.
3 blue chews with 86 Madonna.
Wait. Before you go there, I don't need 3 blue chews with 86 Madonna.
Well, if you have one night.
But you're your age right now.
Yeah, but
He still doesn't need a
86 Madonna. My dick recognizes game.
You know what? Then I don't have any questions.
Se agüitó la cherry.
My questions. No more blue chews.
He really wants to try Blue Chew, bro. That's what it is. He really wants to try it.
All right. I guess what I'm without the blue chews. Who are you choosing? 86 Madonna or 2005 Sienna Miller?
Oh.
86 Madonna, dude. The hardest dick, dude, the hardest dick I ever had was fucking 86 looking at Madonna's videos, dude. Yeah.
What about 2005 Madonna and 86 Sienna Miller?
Oh, that's a good point. 2005 Madonna.
That's why.
2005
That's a question for
Madonna.
Nico.
Who would you rather fuck, Hitler or my 86 Madonna? 41 Hitler.
Or 86-year-old Madonna.
All right. This has been episode 107. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys follow us, bro.monroe.show. Follow me,
so much fun.
ray.ruckus. I don't know about you guys. Any social media?
Yeah, follow me at Nico Adjemian.
All right.
Ponchi Herrera se la comen. That's Ponchi Herrera and all those.
Se la comen terra.
Thank you guys so much, man. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Nico.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good one. We'll see you later.
Happy birthday!